We have to talk about this viral tweet that we saw earlier. It's going to be a very interesting conversation. ML Football put out the 5 most influential NFL football players. Said Odell Beckham Jr. number 1, followed by Tom Brady, Deion Sanders, Cam Newton, and Jerry Rice. I wanted to get you guys' reaction to this list, and also biggest issue with this list.
All right, look, PrizePicks is America's #1 sports picks app, and it's the easiest way to win cash while you're watching games. Here's how it works. You pick more or less on 2 or more players, and you lock it in. That's it. No spreadsheets, no nonsense. Now look, if player picks aren't your thing, you can also pick teams now. Winner, spread, total, all in the same app. Team picks are live in 30 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Florida. Most importantly, new users use code Speakeasy. $5 gets you $50 in lineups for free. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
These ain't football players that did this list.
No, Mike Vick is the biggest issue for me.
How Mike Vick ain't on there?
The omission of Mike Vick is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Like, Tom Brady is the best of all time, but like
not influential.
Not even remotely close to the influence of Mike Vick.
The accurate most influential list, as by Emmanuel Acho, is Odell Beckham 1, Mike Vick 2, Deion Sanders 3, Randy Moss 4, Cam Newton 5.
Hold up.
That is the list. That is the accurate list.
Cam did have a lot of influence.
I believe Cam Newton solidified like, hey, we can trust the black quarterback. I believe before that it was, let's sprinkle in a guy here. We have Mike Vick here. Maybe a Vince Young here. But Vince Young flamed out. That's my dog. But after Cam Newton, then really you started to see, and you say what you will about him, then you really started to see like black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback after black quarterback.
So wait, not Mike Vick was they
too long of a gap. Because you had Vic, but then you had like Quincy Carter,
so
Aaron Brooks.
I think somebody like this is what I mean. Because Cam to me, like when you say influence, I think more like he was like more of the like culture type quarterback. You know, he's celebrating all that as quarterback. So that was cool. When you talk about like the history of influence, I would go somebody like LT. Think about all this like small pass rushers was getting now. All speed, not no tall, big, strong. Nah, we just gonna do 6'2", we're gonna do you like a backer. You put him on the end. Now you had all these guys rushing.
Could it be any more defensive guys?
I like that.
Could it be any more defensive guys though? Could it be Ed Reed?
Only because influence to me is also can you transcend football? Like Odell Beckham is clearly the most influential player in the history.
There's some people arguing in the chat right now about Odell Beckham being number 1.
They don't like Odell number 1.
Odell Beckham
clearly.
Odell Beckham Jr.
dancing he's doing, all the hair colors and all that.
Think about what everybody in the youth enjoys doing right now. The colored hair, the dancing on TikTok, the doing any of those types of things. It's completely Odell Beckham's doing. That he popularized that. Not only that, Rome, throw up this picture real quick. If y'all don't understand how popular Odell Beckham is, he is the most popular American football player outside of this country we've ever had. What's the commonality between these 3 pictures? Can we tell? The same hairstyle that Odell Beckham popularized. That's Paul Pogba, one of the biggest, most influential soccer players in the 2010s decade. Neymar, one of the biggest, most influential soccer players in the 2010s decade. And then LaMelo Ball, one of the biggest and most influential basketball players today. All got their hairstyles from Odell Beckham Jr. There's no debate. I'm sorry.
I will say this,
he is the most popular American football player overseas that we've ever seen.
Odell Beckham is the #1 of all time, most influential player ever for the NFL, right? But he should thank this one dude we don't talk about, the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger is the first one ever had the hair colors and all that. The difference was he didn't play for the Giants, and he's not as Odell. He's a star in his own sense. Personality.
Yeah,
but he took that swag from the Honey Badger.
Yeah, that's actually
that was Tyron. That was Tyron's thing. That was Tyron. He had the hair dyed and everything. I remember that.
At LSU for sure.
Now, for clarity, because in the chat, what we mean by influence isn't just like how many chips did you win. We mean like, did you either change the game of football or did you change the culture? You have to do one of the two. Mike Vick did both. Mike Vick changed the game of football. Mike Vick changed the culture. Odell Beckham, culture extraordinaire. He didn't change the game of football, but culture extraordinaire. Cam Newton, he did a little bit of both. Deion Sanders obviously did both. When you think about Tom Brady ain't changed nothing.
Jerry Rice?
Like, Jerry Rice ain't changed nothing. Like, when you're talking about most influential, it's did you change the game of football drastically or did you impact the culture drastically? Odell Beckham impact the culture so exponentially,
Crazy.
I don't think there's any player that had the same level of impact.
Some people in the chat are saying Ocho Cinco belongs up there, and then also maybe Randall Cunningham over Cam Newton. I think it's twofold. Randall Cunningham. Having your jersey be crazy in the hood is not as like to me as influential.
Yeah.
Nobody was really just like, I want to be like Randall Cunningham.
What, Trey?
No,
Why are you looking like that?
I just can't believe the conversation's gone on this long and we haven't mentioned Ray Lewis.
How are you feeling?
Ray Lewis is absolutely
Ray Lewis
warranted
is
in
up
that
there.
top 5.
Not in the top 5.
Yes,
I don't know
he
about
is,
the top
bro.
five.
I wore
He
true
about-
story. Look, I wore 52
up there.
in 8th grade because of Ray Lewis. So
And-
you're talking to somebody who Ray Lewis influenced.
Man,
I wore a neck roll. What I need a neck roll for in 8th grade? Who am I hitting? On the private
that's a
school.
good point.
That's
I hit
influence.
nobody.
That is influence.
that is.
And you are one of thousands of kids across the
This
country
is
because
true.
I saw it all in my high schools that they played other teams, like everybody doing the dance, ripping a jersey, coming out. Ray Lewis had a lot of influence.
But
You
like-
know what? Nah, he's selling me. Yeah.
Ray Lewis
That
has the
intro
most
coming
aura
out
of
the
any
tunnel.
defender in NFL
Yeah,
history.
that's what I'm saying. We all can get up right now and do the Ray Lewis dance, bro.
Here's
I'm
the
not
problem,
gonna
though.
lie.
Ray Lewis
He
up
right.
there, bro.
He right.
Here's the
Ray
problem.
Lewis is up there.
I remember the 5 that I named.
Okay.
Randy Moss literally turned his last name into a verb.
Correct.
You got Moss.
Yep.
Deion Sanders had people wearing bandanas in their helmets.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not moving Deion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Odell Beckham, clear.
Okay.
He's there.
He might got Cam.
So he
Michael Vick, he's there.
Vic got to be
Vic
there.
gotta be automatically.
Vic had Vic.
Those are 4 that
And-
have to be there.
And then it's Ray Lewis. Cam can fall off your list, bro.
Okay.
I don't know if Cam for the culture was cool. You never
Yeah.
see quarterback that big, but as far as like influence,
Yeah. You know the problem too? It's too hard to be Cam. Everybody
Yeah, right.
else we named.
He's 6'5".
He's way bigger than me, and I
Yeah.
play backer.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
you could be Odell. Odell's 6'2".
Yeah.
Odell's Kieran when Kieran loses them 60, 70, 80, 100, 135 pounds.
Yeah, not quite
But like,
60.
That's the same thing. But
Yeah.
like, you can't be
Well, he got
Cam.
the hair.
He has the hair.
Just need to dye it blonde.
and he got the light skin.
Mom,
You got the light skin.
It's a bit of a taper, actually, if you look at it. It's not the Mohawk
Yeah, it's not the Hawk.
situation.
Yeah, it's not the Hawk. Yeah.
But no, I mean, like, I hear what you're saying. Though.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
more
yeah.
Carl Anthony Towns a little bit than it is.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cat.
That's
Yeah.
what he look like, though. Y'all told you, though.
Cat bear.
Cat Bears
let me get
tough.
Trey. Let me get your 5. 5 most influential players in NFL history.
So my 5 would be Mike Vick, and he's number 1 for me. He's
Okay.
over Odell. I understand. I hear what y'all
Different
saying.
generation, but yeah.
I'm not mad. So I'm gonna go Mike Vick, Randy Moss, Prime Time, Ray. This in any particular order. Ray, and then I'll put Odell up there too. Y'all convinced me.
Odell
belongs
has
up there.
to be.
Yeah, he
Like,
has to
he's-
be. He has to be up there in the top 5.
He's
so,
by
yeah.
far and away, when you leave this country, he's by far and away the most famous American football player
And
in
that,
the world.
yeah, there's something to be
Ever.
said about
Ever.
a
Ever.
sport that's
Ever.
only played in one country and his
Yeah.
reach expanded.
And
he's just like-
it's
it's
one
crazy.
thing when it's the
You know what,
opposite.
though?
Where
It's
you'll-
also like, do you remember, like, bro, I don't know. Y'all weren't in high school at this time. When I was 15, 16, 17, however old I was, my senior year of high school, junior
17,
year,
18, yeah.
everyone had that cut.
Yeah.
Every single person had that cut. If your parents are really allowed it, people were dyeing their hair with that cut.
Yeah.
Like, we've never seen something like that before, where
Yeah.
everybody wanted to look like that.
and-
I was in college,
Also,
so
he was
if
the
you was
first
rocking
person-
that in college, you was getting clown, but
Nah, for sure.
but
yeah,
yeah,
I was
high
younger,
school,
but
yeah, for sure.
We
That was
all
it.
had it though. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild too. But I will say this: everything worked out for Odell. Also, like he had the personality, the swagger,
Yeah.
right? He
Yeah.
had the courage to do all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yo, even all the dancing. I never seen so many guys dance. Like
Yeah.
men dancing so much. I'm like, damn, he
Nah,
can dance.
facts. Think
Jared
about
McCain.
that today.
Jared
And,
McCain.
and the last
That's what
part
I'm
is
saying. Me.
bro. yo, and you play for the Giants. that helps
that
out.
part.
That's how, you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
that
If you do
part.
that stuff in
That
Buffalo,
part.
nobody
That
cares
part.
about
Nobody
that.
cares.
It all
So
added up.
everything works. So I think he got to be number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was nice.
Yeah,
And
he
he
was.
That's what people forget.
And he had one of the
He was
best
nice.
starts
Odell
to a career that we've ever seen
in
in wide
history.
receiver.
Yeah.
Like he was actually nice. So yeah, that's real.
Yeah,
That's
no,
real.
we do
That's
have
real.
some super chats on this topic though.
We do have a couple super chats. We got a $50 super chat from my frat brother, Alpha Man J Sat, said, "You will never say you got Odell. To this day, you say you got Moss when
What?
you get caught on, when you get snagged on."
That's not true.
Also, Vic had a generational hold on
That
Madden
is
players.
true.
That's
No. Anytime, even now, from broadcast perspective, anytime someone has a
Yeah, one
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
any sort of
that-
one-hander,
that ain't Moss, though.
he has the most popular one-handed catch ever. And I asked someone that's called games on the NFL Network. I'm telling you,
Okay,
we say the we've had like Odell type catches.
Call games on NFL Network?
Yeah, OT7, 7-on-7 games. Yeah, it's coming up soon. So yeah.
Hey, listen.
I don't care. That's the NFL Network. I did an ad read for him and everything,
bro. That's hard. That's hard.
I've been asked to call tackle football games on NFL Network though too. So let's not.
Okay.
I just let him make it.
Now.
Yeah. I just let him make it.
I was like, for real? Like, wait, you did?
Yeah,
So,
that's great.
you know, so like,
Saturday night, NFL Network. I called it. I was there. Me and Pat Peters. Me and Patrick Peterson. It was okay.
What else wrong with that?
We got a. This is, but not top 5. 6'8" Aquarius said, "Where is Edgerrin James? He had players wearing dreads outside of their helmets and making it a regular trend." Yeah, Edgerrin James is. And I'm a Colts fan, but to say he's like top anywhere near.
He might be top 78.
No, we can't say who. We can't say that. Just say no. Don't.
I know.
Don't add no extras to it.
Edge that
Hey,
guy.